Hi friends, and happy Friday. A lot of us say we believe in God, but have we considered that God also believes in us? Not in a sense that he believes we exist, but that God believes in his power at work within us. He believes in us, that we can do things. I am thinking this morning of our amazing God who empowers. He empowers his people, and what a gift that is, what it means for us. I'm reading this morning in Luke 22. I've kind of been stuck in the Gospels lately and the book of Acts and Psalms, and just thinking through the early church and so many characters in the Bible that I think man would overlook or discount as being unusable by God, or not being, good enough or strong enough or wise enough for whatever reason, but yet God still uses them. In Luke 22, Jesus is talking to Simon, who is called Peter, and it's just before Peter's about to deny him, and the rooster is going to crow. And Jesus is encouraging him, kind of letting him know this is coming up. Simon, stay on your toes. Satan has tried his best to separate all of you from me like chaff from wheat. Simon, I've prayed for you in particular that you do not give in or give out. When you have come through the time of testing, turn to your companions and give them a fresh start. Other translations say, I've prayed for you that your faith would not fail. And when you have come around, strengthen your brothers. I love that Jesus is more concerned about his faith, not, that he has everything all figured out, not that he knows fully what his mistakes are and he gets it right next time. We know even later, Peter is going to mess up again. We see Paul having to come confront Peter over legalism and how he is treating the Gentiles. But yet Jesus, knowing fully who Peter is and that, he's going to mess up in the future, he still empowers them. I think also of the disciples. And arguably, even when Jesus is ready to ascend into heaven and, he is giving them the Great Commission, they're still vying over, who's going to be first among them. And, many say, they were still, even till the end, were they fully even grasping who Jesus was still at that point? And even after spending years with Jesus, walking with him and being under his teaching. But our God, even knowing our limitations and weaknesses and whatnot, empowers us. By man's standards, we look to things like your education or where you've come from or who who you're connected to, or your financial or business stability or success. And we use these things to kind of gauge talents and abilities, to gauge how, successful someone might be or whether or not they're good enough. But God doesn't look at any of those things. God looks at the heart. He may use all those things, but he will also use our weaknesses. Our God empowers us, and he puts the kingdom in our hands and says, run with it. Spread the good news. Reach the lost to the ends of the earth. And he uses us. What a privilege that is. What a gift that is. Friends, know today your God empowers you. You are enough because you are here on this earth, and God will use you. Put your shoulders back, head held high. Know that God is equipping and empowering you for every good work that he has put in front of you to do, and have a great Friday.